Hi folks, welcome back. This is part number 2 of series number 7 of doing the chimney Santa, such as this one here that you see. And what we've done, we did the we did the tassel portion, and I scooped out a little bit more on the side and a little more in the back. We're going to start putting the hat on, so let's see if we can get that up just a little further. Just make sure your knives are sharp, folks. If your knives are sharp, it makes it such a more pleasant hobby to have. If they're not sharp, it can be a very frustrating hobby. Some of you have found out. And again, I'm going to ask you to send your pictures of your finished Santas to me, if you would, if you've followed my series, or if you do a chickadee or whatever one you're doing, or the snowman. Please send them to me. You can send it to the Carver's Woodshop at yahoo.com. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this white brim part of the hat on. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the top portion first, and it goes a little bit of a curve, like so. Okay, and then we're going to follow that down a little bit. And then you're going to see where you ended it over here at the side, and sort of go from behind here, and then just start working your way around and see if you can match that up, which we did. That's good, but we need to take a little more off. I see it's not going to work the way it is, so we're going to just trim some more off, like so. Okay, and I'm going to trim a little bit more off the side. Kind of looks like a little bit of a shepherd head if you look at it. Okay, and just trim that out. Been really happy with the response that I got from all these carvings. I hope you all folks have enjoyed doing them as much as I enjoy making it. I think so far I've done about 100 videos, including the private video I did of the chickadee. But I've had a lot of fun with it. Okay, and then we're going to do another one right below it, about maybe a quarter of an inch or so, or 3/8 of an inch. We're going to kind of follow that in parallel to the one we just did. And that's just a little bit too wide there, so I'm just going to cut a little bit more off, like that, so it's not sticking out. There we go. And we're going to follow that all the way up. Again, a little bit of a curvature there, just like that. Okay, so I hope you can see that. Then you're going to take your knife and you're going to follow that line with your knife. You're going to follow that top one very carefully, just kind of follow that all the way down and around. Folks, make sure you have your carver's glove on. This is when you can slip and cut yourself very easily. Did you notice I had a band-aid on the first one, and I hit the top of my hand, my finger. Hadn't cut myself in a while, but I still do from time to time, so don't feel bad. The first time I started carve, I cut myself every single week, and that's before we had the thumb guards and all the other things. Now we're going to cut another line parallel to the one we just did. We're going to put another stop cut, and a stop cut is just simply a cut where you stop the cut at a certain particular place. This allows you to undercut and it will stop there. That's why it's a stop cut. So what we're going to do is from the face up, we're going to undercut it from the bottom up. Okay, never pull. Try not to pull your chips out. Let the knife do the work for you. So I'm going to do half of this online, and I'll do the other half offline, so we'll all be on the same page. Okay, I'm going to turn this around. Remember, you can flip your, go with this. The grain is running this way, so it should be fairly simple to cut that out. Okay, now you're undercutting it from the bottom portion up. Now we're going to turn the knife, because the grain is running this way. It's a little different. If the grain is running this way, you want to take the tip of your knife and kind of slice it out. See, just like that. Just want to be very careful when you do that. Okay. And I'm going to flip the knife down to here and try to cut it out like so. And your knife really needs to be sharp, folks. Please learn how to sharpen your knives. If you master that, you've come a long way with carving. And that's any of your carving tools. You know, try to keep them sharp, hone them up on a strop like what I have here. And like I said in the beginning, it's just a piece of leather glued to a piece of board. It's about 8-9 inches long. And to use a strop, it's not difficult to use. I'll show you in a second here because I'll hone this one up. This is the back side. So I did the front side for you. And then when you get that deep enough and you have another, you know, you can do another pass, meaning you can recut another stop cut to make it a little bit deeper if you want. Okay, that's entirely up to you. But I like a little bit of a ridge on there so I can round that off like so. So once you get that cut all the way around, you're going to just round it off at the top and on the bottom. Okay? So offline, your homework is to finish the back. And then I'm going to show you a little bit with the tassel. We're going to just put, going back to the tassel, we're just going to put a stop cut at the top, another stop cut, and then we're going to match that to that rounded portion. And I'm going to round this off a little bit, like so. Okay, so we're well on our way to get our Santa face all done. When we start doing the chimney itself, that's going to be a little bit different because it's really precision work. It's very accurate work. It may not look as simple as it, it may not be as simple as it looks, and you just may want to just take your time with that. We're going to round this off a little bit. So you're just going to round everything off, clean everything up, and then on the side here where we started to cut, we'll just round that off. And there we go. Do the other side. So everything kind of blends together. We always want things to blend together. That's for sure. Okay, so that's our tassel. And there's the start of our hat. And go ahead and finish the back end. When we come back, we'll start shaping up the face.